He never lost a single battle, but was dead by 32. Was Alexander the Great truly the greatest general in history? What if one man conquered the known world before you could rent a car? Meet Alexander the Great. At just 20 years old, he became king after his dad, King Philip II, was assassinated. Despite his young age, he was trained by the philosopher Aristotle. He was inspired by Homer's epics, tales of heroes like Achilles. And when revolts broke out across Greece, he crushed them all and instantly unified Greece under his rule. And so began the legendary story of one of history's greatest military minds. He never lost a battle in 15 years of warfare. He was a master of the phalanx formation, a wall of overlapping shields and spears. He combined cavalry charges with infantry skirmishing and siege tactics. And he outsmarted enemies who vastly outnumbered him. Like at the Battle of Gaugamela, where he tricked the Persians into thinking their cavalry was about to win the day, then surprised them with a hidden battalion of elite infantry. With brilliant generalship, he conquered the most powerful empire at the time, the Persian Empire. He took over Egypt and Babylon and marched through Afghanistan into India. At his greatest reach, his empire stretched from Greece to the edge of India, the largest in history up until that point. He founded over 20 cities, named Alexandria, spreading Greek culture across 3 continents. He even practiced fusion diplomacy. He married Persian princesses and adopted some local customs. Alexander the Great is still talked about in military academies today. His tactics are studied by modern armies. But who is the man behind the legend? We know he was charismatic and ambitious. He loved partying and he was generous. He built libraries, funded projects, and welcomed people of all backgrounds. But he was also increasingly paranoid. As he grew more suspicious, he killed close friends and even his own generals when he felt threatened. In the end, his troops refused to go farther east. They were exhausted and homesick. And so Alexander the Great died in Babylon at just 32. It's possible he was poisoned, though some say it was illness or a fever. He left no clear heir, and after his death, his empire quickly collapsed and was divided among his friends and family. Though his empire was short-lived, his death marked the beginning of the Hellenistic Age, a new phase of cultural fusion between Greece and the East. So was he truly the greatest general of all time? He never lost a battle. He led his armies to unmatched heights, and he changed the course of history and culture. But compared to other legendary figures like Genghis Khan, Napoleon, or Hannibal, does he deserve the title of the GOAT? Greatest of all time. Now you decide. Like if you'd follow Alexander into battle and share if you think someone else deserves the title.